What's up, guys? It's a beautiful day in the Pacific Northwest. I got a product that I want to show you guys, and it's been long overdue. It's just been sitting in my house, and I feel kind of bad, actually. Before we do that, I want to update you guys, the people that are following along with the vlog. I want to show you how, awesome Carol's been. Check this out. I hope this doesn't backfire. If you're new to the channel, my name's Max. This is Carol. She's my red-tailed hawk. These animals are so hardwired to kill and eat things that her mood for 2-3 weeks just was terrible. I was actually contemplating letting her go, but then we got her to kill and eat a pheasant, and now she's like puppy dog tame. So that's what I want to show you guys. I mean, check this out. She's just so chill. Oh shit. Maybe not. So we're gonna go check out this new product. It's actually a solar panel from a company called Lensun. Now I have no idea. I'm not one of those I'm not very technological. I don't know a whole lot about this stuff. I'm not a huge gear guy, but we'll look at it and we'll open it up together and we'll figure out what we think of it. This is the product, and this is a just a little care package that I got from Method Race Wheels. This box is from actually a fan of the channel, and he has his own YouTube channel called They Call Me Wally. Nice. Got ourselves a sweet Method Race hat, a big old Method sticker, zip up hoodie, dude. I don't have any of these. That's cool. Thank you so much. Hey, be sure to check out Method Race Wheels. They really do make some of the most high quality wheels that you can put on your Toyota. And I know they make them for other things too. You clicked a thumbnail, you wanted to see this product, so it's time I show you. This is a solar panel. Being a social media guy now, I end up doing a lot of computer work and pictures and filming and all that kind of stuff to try to gather content for you guys. And pretty much I end up needing to charge my devices. And this company sent me this device. This is from Lensun. It's, I believe, a 12 volt, 100 watt solar panel. But I've never had any experience with anything like this, so it's gonna be cool opening this thing up. This is my first time seeing it. Monocrystalline 12 volt, 100 watt folding solar panel kit. I also have a fridge that I run, and it runs off the truck, but then when the truck is off, it's obviously running just off of my one battery. And so to have something like this that might be able to trickle charge that one battery or supplement the fridge a little bit while it runs, that'd be extremely helpful. Inside the box was a box, and inside that box is some foam. It comes with its own little carrying case. That's pretty nice, and it has these little buckles. Okay, oh, I get what's going on. This isn't a case, this is the panel. It's all in one. I'm sorry, I've been mispronouncing it. It's Lensun. Lensun Solar Energy. So let me show you this little device. So it says MCU control, set voltage, built-in timer, fully protected. And it's got 2 USB ports, a couple other buttons, and some places where you can tap in some wires. It looks like we have a battery, some alligator clips to go directly to a battery. It's kind of cool that it's just all in one. Wow, holy crap, that thing is huge. It's almost the size of this entire desk, and it's got a really cool textured feel to it. So yeah, like I said, I have no experience with these things. I don't know, do I just go stick it out in the sun and just see if it turns on? What are the instructions? Instructions. This is all beer. So I'm going to go ahead and put her back, and we are going to stage kind of a real life scenario with the Lensun solar panels. These things are flexible solar panels, so I think they're going to be pretty durable, which is great. Let's put her back. Let's put her back. Whew, dogs stink. I think they rolled in something. I don't know what is going on. All right, well, good thing we're going out to the woods. that was pretty cool. My UPS guy just swung by and dropped off some packages. I really like that guy, man. He knows me by name. I feel bad because we might be moving. And then I'm gonna totally miss out. And I kind of want to do like that whole Casey Neistat thing where he's like in my videos because he stops by like every day. I'm glad this came actually because I could use this today. This is, whoa, skincare products. Not for me. It's got my name on it. Somebody's been using my Amazon account again. This is, yes, a dead cat and a little lens, camera equipment. This is the real life of a YouTuber. You're constantly resupplying, repurchasing things like this. Stupid little things to keep your channel alive. My dog literally ate the last one. If you didn't see the husky video that hit over 1 million views recently, make sure you check that out to celebrate hitting 1 million views for the first time. I'm giving away $1,000 towards any Baja Kits product on my Instagram. Now you guys are hearing about this a little late. That's why you should stay up to date on the Instagram. It's max.powell because I do a lot of giveaways and announcements and pictures and updates and all sorts of things on there. So I'm actually drawing the giveaway right now, and I need to do it right now because I said I would do it at noon, and it is actually noon 30. So it's time to do that drawing. This is how it's gonna work. I'm going to use a random number generator to select one number between 1 and 438 entries. All right, number 166. Okay, this is gonna suck. 151, 152, 153, 154, 166, right here. Lupe 83, you're the winner. You have won. Lupe 83. There's your Instagram right there. Okay, so this is really cool. We're going to a really remote, like off-grid area to test this all out, and it's just and I like this place a lot too. So it's just gonna be a fun day. We'll charge up our devices somewhere where we normally couldn't charge devices, and we'll see how the Lensun solar panel works. Like I said before, I've never had a solar panel like this, so I'm looking forward to seeing how it works. All right, so I think I got myself a really nice little camping spot picked out over here in the woods. It's just so remote and beautiful out here. Come on, dogs. Come play. This is a cool, really cool area for you. These little leg things are kind of goofy, but I guess they make sense. So then we'll angle it at the sun here. And these panels are semi-flexible, not too bad. You wouldn't want to really bend them. You get your plug in. You're gonna plug in your little alligator clips. All right, so now I want to see what this little meter says. And what's cool, it's actually Velcro, so it just can come off. 13.2 volts, solar charge controller, panels charging the battery, 12.6 volts to whatever light bulb connection. So if we wanted to power lights, you could just run them right off of here. You can just put a wire right into those openings. So this is my fridge. It's a really massive 66-liter Snowmaster, and I love this thing. It's extremely efficient, and it tells me right now what our battery is at. So right now it says 12.6 volts. Typically, if the truck is just sitting there and it's off, it'll be around the 11 volts, 11.5 or something like that, when it's just sitting and the fridge is running off it. The fridge, it'll turn off if it gets under 10 volts. That way the truck can still start. Yeah, 12.6 is pretty darn good. I think that panel is helping. It's down to 20 degrees, so I got some really frosty, yeah, beer, that's right. There it goes, 27. So it's actually fluctuating up and down a little bit, but I think it's receiving power. Panel is charging the truck battery, and the truck battery is running the fridge. I'm constantly having to charge our batteries for my camera. So what I'm gonna do is just plug this in. This is 3 Sony batteries, and those are charging normally. And then my cell phone's almost dead. Nope, charging normal speed. So now my phone is charging directly off of this. And I don't know a whole ton about this electrical power stuff, but I don't think the power from the battery is running into this and charging the phones. I think the phones are directly running off of that. But just to verify, I'm going to unplug the truck just to just to see. Okay, so that's pretty interesting. I unplugged the battery for the truck, and I have no power on the monitor here, and I have no power on my phones or the battery. As far as I can tell, you cannot charge devices off of this thing when it's not plugged into the truck, which to me doesn't make any sense. And I will look further into that. I'm gonna email the manufacturer and just double check that, because it seems a little bit weird that it's only useful if it's plugged into a vehicle. It'd be kind of nice if this was something that you could take with you anywhere, like on a picnic, and throw this thing out and charge up other devices. But other than that, I like it. I like that it's foldable, lightweight, and it's very small. And it seems to be charging the battery on the truck. Of course, it's solar panels, so it's not going to be the fastest charging device in the world. But if we were camping here for multiple days on end, I think I would feel pretty comfortable allowing the panel to tend to the battery to keep it fully charged while the fridge is running. You could also be charging your phones directly off the panel, as well as utilizing the USB outlets that are inside the truck, or even the 12-volt inverter that's in the bed of the truck to charge something like drone batteries or laptops or whatever. At the end of the day, it's all extra power, which is good, that you would normally not have unless you had a battery bank. I would love to see this thing paired with one of those Goal Zero battery bank boxes that charges all sorts of things. It'd be really, really interesting to see how long it takes for a solar panel this size to fully charge that. Lensun does report that you get a 30 to 40% increase of energy when you actually tilt the panel towards the sun instead of just laying it flat, but you can lay it flat. It has grommets on the sides if you wanted to strap it down to your roof. I don't think I'm gonna get a really good feel for this thing today. So I'd like to test it on a cloudy day, maybe a little bit later this week. I'd like to just leave it on the truck with something running like the fridge for multiple days on end. And it's difficult for me to do that because I'm always using my truck. I'm taking it everywhere. And in fact, in a few hours, I'm gonna go to my buddy's house with Carol, the hawk, and we're gonna go hunting. I know so far today, this video has been a little bit inconclusive, but my initial thoughts are that it's a really, really cool product. It's fairly inexpensive at around $280. You could pick this thing up and it fits in any kind of truck or any kind of setup, and you have the ability to at least recharge some things. And they're created for boats, RVs, trucks, so I don't think it's gonna have any problem charging my truck. The fridge has been running for about an hour now with the truck off. So right now, we have a compartment that's at 27 degrees and another one that's at 16 degrees. We're still sitting at 12.6 volts. The panel is putting power into the battery. How much? I'm not really sure. Unfortunately, it's so varied because it's really early spring or really late winter right now. We have a nice warm day. I live in Washington State where we don't have a lot of sun, and so it's going to be kind of hard to compare this to other people's. I mean, maybe if you live in Phoenix and it's the middle of the summer, you're gonna get a lot more power out of this thing. So I am actually pretty intrigued by this product. I want to see what it can do over a longer period of time. Of course, when I'm cranking out videos every 2 days, it's kind of hard for me to just like let my truck sit there for multiple days just to test, you know, a product. It's just really difficult for me to do that. I can't do that. The panels are at least water resistant, but that module, that control module that's Velcro to the back, it's not. Now I've seen previous models had that control module sewn to the back, and I actually like that it's a Velcro because we should be able to take it off, extend the electrical cords on it, the wiring, and relocate it somewhere that'll be a little bit safer from water, maybe inside the cab here, that way we could monitor it. And then maybe I could have the panels strapped across the hood or something, just for like light use, so that it can be charging while we're driving, just powering up the battery, which would be pretty cool, but also not really necessary because while you're driving, you're kind of charging that battery. So I don't know, it'd be cool to see what it could do, but it's also, with my setup, having a single battery that doesn't need to be charged by anything, it doesn't really make a whole ton of sense. Although it would be really cool looking, it'd be very overlander of me to strap that thing to the roof. With my application, I just don't really see a good reason why I would need to do that. The truck powers the fridge on its own pretty well for 2 to 3 days without starting the truck. If if I just plug in the solar panel and set it on the ground, point it in the direction of the sun, that should maintain it for another 2 days probably if I needed to, without having to start the truck. Having it strapped across the hood, plugged into the battery, does literally nothing because the alternator charges that battery up. I could run it to a separate battery and let it charge that, but then of course while you're driving it would just be so much more efficient to just wire that to the alternator. I really don't see much point in having it run somewhere other than just plugged into the truck, just like I did today, to really charge anything. Maybe to a small secondary battery, just purely for something else, or to one of those Goal Zeros, which I think would probably be the best option. 2 days ago was the last time I checked in. We were hunting with Carol. We were hunting squirrel. And you know, squirrel's not really the best prey species to be hunting with a new bird, because the bird doesn't learn to rely on you as a partner to help out, because there's literally nothing a falconer can do to help the bird hunt squirrel, because they just run up trees. You don't flush them out really. It's harder for the bird to realize that you're there helping it out. Today we're going to my buddy's property where he says he usually sees some rabbits around this time in the afternoon, and we're hopefully going to be able to pick one. And worst case scenario, he gets to check out Carol. But it is getting kind of late. It took me forever to leave the house this afternoon. But I think we'll have some good luck at looking around. This property looks pretty good. So I really hope we get a good pick, or at least flush something out. Carol's way up in that tree, and she already dropped in back to the glove once, which is pretty good. She's fairly responsive. I don't think she's super hungry. We're not seeing any rabbits just yet. I want to throw the lure out because it's just in a weird spot. It's kind of hard to get her to drop straight down out of that tree. And we'll see if she comes to the lure. She didn't even hit it. Yeah. There you go. So yeah, I don't know if she'll hunt today. She's like, if she was really like keen is the word, like eager to kill something, she would have hit that thing really hard. And she wouldn't be sitting up in a tree like taking forever like this. But it's kind of cool, right, man? Like, you saw her when we first caught her.
Yeah. Come a long ways.
She has. It's tough trying to hunt though. Like, it's one thing to like have her on her perch in the yard doing like flies, a bunch of stuff, and then it's another one bringing her a totally new environment with different people, trying to get her to actually do something.
Well, I saw a few of your videos, and yeah, she's doing great with like just some of the drills and stuff.
Yeah, she's good at drilling, but like getting her to hunt is really hard, and sometimes it takes people like 3 years to get them to actually kill something. Is that a bunny?
That's a bird.
Is it good or bad?
Oh, it's a bird.
It's a bird. I got really excited for a sec.
Flush them out.
I know.
I didn't want to flush them out if she was going to get full and then fly off from me though.
Oh no. Yeah, that should be alright. Alrighty, I'll see you soon. We didn't get anything.
Yeah, that's okay.